got up fairly early this morning and we're just off to the park before breakfast. You get basically a magic hour where only people stopping at Disney hotels are allowed in the park. So hopefully the queue times will be a lot shorter. Then we'll come back here and grab breakfast. Just having a quick Belvita bar on the way to the park to keep us going until breakfast because we're all starving. So if you get the train, look how close you are to the park. So literally here, and the station's there. When you're using your magic hours, you'll need to go into a different entrance, which is just to the right of the normal entrance. And if you're doing this, I would recommend seeing what rides normally have the longest queues and head into those during your magic hours, as wait times will be so much lower than other times throughout the day. It's also worth noting that if you go through the arcades entrances, it's even quicker, and I'd recommend heading to these after the fireworks have finished too, as it's much easier than trying to navigate the crowds. So we went into the Disney park and headed straight to the Buzz Lightyear ride, as this is what Arabella really wanted to go on, and it was so much fun as you go round on a car and basically shoot a laser gun throughout, trying to get as many points as possible. So now we're going on Autopia. So we've done a couple of rides and then we just popped back to the hotel to get some breakfast. Nick's breakfast looks delicious.
Very impressive.
Oh, look, a little Times Park menu.
5, 6, 7, 8, go!
Whoa! How much is that? I would recommend taking a refillable water bottle and topping that up at breakfast too, as it's much cheaper than buying it anywhere else in the park. So we're just going to go to where we're going to the convention, and look at all of these. Wow. Wow, look Bella, superhero station. We're just in the convention bit in the hotel. It's so cool in here. There's so many different areas where you can take all of your photos and videos. It's amazing, definitely worth visiting here, even if you're not in the hotel. After refueling on breakfast and going to the little convention in our hotel, we headed back to the park and were just in time for the Shine Bright parade. When the parade had finished, we headed to the Western area and the Frontierland Theatre to watch The Lion King, which was honestly the best show we saw whilst we were here. It's just a fast order, like a fast service restaurant in here. It's pretty cool theming in here, to be honest. We've just got a mixture of like chicken, fish, cold drinks and some salads as well. We're going back through Discoveryland to Orbitron because we didn't get to go on it this morning before breakfast. So Arabella really wants to go on this, but it's a 35-minute wait, but I think we're going to wait anyway. Are you excited? Mm-hmm. Yeah?
I'm excited.
Minnie's excited too.
Oh yeah, I'm the baby.
Me and Arabella have just been on Orbitron while you went on Space Mountain, didn't you?
Hyperspace Mountain.
Hyperspace Mountain, how was it?
Yeah, really good actually. I was on my own, which is good. But it's good fun.
Ours was okay for a 35-minute wait. So now we're off to the Star Wars ride. When you go on the Star Wars ride, you're on a big simulator with 3D glasses on and basically travel through space on a mission. Arabella had never been on a simulator before and loved it. We had dinner booked this evening at Captain Jack Sparrow's restaurant, which is basically the Pirate of the Caribbean themed restaurant, and had a little bit of time, so watched a 3D Mickey show, which was actually really fun, and then went on a little boat ride as it only had a 5-minute queue. We hadn't really eaten anything since breakfast, so we're absolutely starving, and had a reservation for 5:30 for Captain Jack's restaurant, which is pretty cool as the ride actually goes through here and you can see the ride from inside. As with most of the restaurants here, the theming is on point. I've got the chicken salad to start and Nick has got the fish soup, but as always we'll swap halfway through. Then I've gone for the fish with the rice and Nick has got the... Nick, what did you go for? The chicken and the rice?
Chickens and prawns, it's like a curry.
So I think this was mahi mahi or something, so we'll see what this tastes like.
I've got a Mickey cake. What have you got?
I've got a soup.
A soup with marshmallows.
Yeah.
What have you got, Dad? What's that? What have you got? What have you got?
Pineapple shortbread.
So I've got the, I think it was a fruit salad soup in a cup with, I don't know, some cream and chocolate.
Cheers!
Cheers. Cheers.
Biggie, just put it in your mouth.
What, like this? It's like a soup. It's weird.
Nice.
So we've just finished at Captain Jack's restaurant. It was actually really good. The food was okay. I definitely preferred the food that we had at Ratatouille and the Princess restaurant. But yeah, it was still really nice. So apparently the ladies just come over and told us that the fireworks are starting earlier tonight, but we're actually going to watch them in the Everpark in the Walt Studios one because we haven't been over there at all. So we're just about to head over there now and hopefully we'll make it in time. So we left the Disney park and headed to Walt Disney Studios to watch the Avengers show and the fireworks, which is so cool because the whole thing is basically displayed on the Tower of Terror.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, that looks nice, Nick. Look at Daddy with his smoked salmon and eggs.
Ooh, hello. My name's Bibi. That's Billy. Hi.
So we've just finished breakfast on our final day and now we're going to the other parts. So we're going to the Walt Disney Studios today. Hopefully get on some rides that we didn't get on the other day. After meeting a couple of characters and going on some rides where we got absolutely soaking wet, we went to watch the Frozen show, which was actually really nice because we could get warm and dry inside there too.
Your people will beat you and curse you and cheat you. Every one of it's bad except you. Oh, thanks, buddy.
Vraiment surpris.
Listen up, Mr. Snowball. Next.
On sait tous que tu adores l'été, le soleil, la chaleur. Mais c'est pas aujourd'hui qu'on va It's almost half term. I'm so excited. Voir bien le ciel et envahir l'espace. Libéré.
So we've just finished watching Frozen and now, not really sure where we're going now. Where are we off to now? Maybe
Avengers
Spider-Man,
Flight Force.
Avengers Flight Force. So Arabella can't go on that, but I think Nick's going to do single rider on that. And then we're going to see what the queue's like for Spider-Man. But Frozen was really good. It was actually nice to get warm and get out the rain because it was just chucking it down. But it's actually finally stopped raining now.
Mish has just gone on Avengers Flight Force. I'm looking forward to seeing how she gets on.
So we've both just been on the Avengers Flight Force. Nick actually tricked me to going on it, saying it didn't go upside down, it wasn't that scary. And it did go upside down, but it was actually quite a lot of fun, so I'm glad that I didn't go on it. And we both went on a single rider and we both got straight on, like literally didn't even have to queue at all. just come outside after Spider-Man, and Captain America's up there, but he's chucking it down with rain again. Bye, Captain America! So we are absolutely starving, and we came into the other park just to go to an Italian. I actually came here with Tamsin, my eldest, when she was younger, so yeah, we've just come here to grab a little bit of pasta for lunch. I say lunch, but it's just gone 3 o'clock, so it's quite a late lunch. This is our lunch. We've got, is this yours, Mick?
Yeah.
We've got a meatball pasta, some salad, a couple of Diet Cokes, Arabella's got a lemonade, I'm going to go for the lasagna, and then in there, do we have a Mickey pizza?
Shall we have a look at your Mickey?
Shall we have a look at your pizza? Show me, show me. Oh, look at that. It's a Mickey pizza.
Pizza.
So that whole thing came to 40, what was it, 41 euros, which actually I thought wasn't too bad considering most of the other days it's about 45 euros for a 3-course meal. That's if you're using the meal plan. So we had the meal plan and it ran out today, so we just bought this, and yeah, it was okay actually, so I'd recommend this place. Excuse me, what have you two got? What is that?
Cheers.
Tell me how it tastes.
Good.
Good? That's a big tongue. We tried to stay in the restaurant as long as possible just to stay out the rain and wait until it is eased off a bit, and finally it has eased off a little bit now. So I think we're just going to wander around the park a little bit, maybe go on a ride, seeing depending on the weather, and then head back to the shop and to the hotel. What are we going on? Buzz Lightyear again? Yay, let's go on Buzz. We had time for one last parade before we had to head off. On our way back to the hotel now, but it's absolutely chucking it down now, but we just managed to get a couple of last minute bits in the shop. That brings us to the end of our Disneyland trip and our third and final vlog in this series. I really hope that you have enjoyed it and you get to visit, as honestly it is the most magical place. As always, thank you so much for watching. Bye!